he's adjusting it for Luka to have the most comfort, but that we're getting the most surface area of the face the entire time as well.
He has been fitted, and now we're going to get it on. Thank you.
It looks right to me.
Doesn't look right to me.
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got I.Thomas. Markkanen is out there with Wallace. Then there's JR.Smith. And for Los Angeles, Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then there's the Monster. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Thomas. D right on him. The feed now to Markkanen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. You know, at this point of the year, what's the main thing Grant, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
For 3, Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Tyler, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
With the teardrop, up again, it's good on the putback.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Dugonix. Wallace. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Markkanen pulls it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Now, here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded. Dishes it to Smith. For the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, that's what Smith does best. A long-range specialist who loves to square up from outside the three-point line.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And good that time.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Thomas over to help. The monster passes to Tyler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Thomas, no good. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Steps back and shoots. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wallace has got 6 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Los Angeles trails by 8. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable. At that speed, he's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Magic. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
High post shot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The rebound by Walton.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Unable to get that one.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Clippers leading by 6. Here's Panescu. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Gary, and it's blocked. Here's Walton. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's tipped. Here's Dugonix. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Goes up with it again. Wide up top. Here's Panescu. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Thunder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Dugonix. That's tipped. Here's Rain Man. And he's going up for the alley-oop. He can't get that one to fall. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The professor out there with ABC, and there's money. And it's Rain Man, and it's Thunder in at the point. From outside the arc, here's Walton. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude.
Timeout, timeout.
even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Thomas, no good.
And the D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Leonard with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the basket by Thomas.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Miracle Man. But they get it back.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Back to Leonard from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Whitehead. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Smith. Outside Thomas. Clippers moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Tyler down low. Marking on him. Here's the monster. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely. Smith outside. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Smith's got 14 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Panescu, he's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Panescu. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 5. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Smith on the wing. He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The pass to White. And here's Smith. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tyler's got his 5th rebound in this one. At the tip.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. There's 48 seconds left in the first half, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And the officials signal the backcourt. Violation, not very careful there. And Los Angeles with some changes. The professors checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. And Rainman subbed in for Leonard. Here's ABC. Pass to the professor. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. The Clippers in the lead. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Smith.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points this quarter.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Dugonix, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers? And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Markkanen. I.Thomas out there with JR.Smith. Then there's Wallace. Out to Smith. He feeds it to Wallace. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Passes it to Smith. The shake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
I'm looking down at the opposing team's coaching staff. They're shaking their head because JR.Smith has found a rhythm.
And here's Leonard from 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Wallace. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Clippers call. All time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 5. Thunder passes to Raymond. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's to Gonix. Out to Smith from downtown. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wallace, the shot's good. Wallace has got 8 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Back to Thomas. Shot on the wing, and he overshot that one, missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Markkanen kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles for the lead. Here's Rain Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rain Man's got the lead up. 2-1 now for Los Angeles. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Thomas. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Pretty evident the kind of player that JR.Smith is, really a Wild West gunner and a guy who can win you games and sometimes put your team in a little bit of a bind if he gets streaky shooting the basketball.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's ABC. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. ABC's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. And so White will bring it up for the Clippers. And the Clippers miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The professor passes to Thunder. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .151 left in the third quarter of the game. White the pass to Fuller. The 11-footer, it's good. Here's Thunder. He's got 11. ABC. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. ABC's got 5.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Miracle Man comes in for Thunder. Clippers trail by 3. The pass to Whitehead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5.
Timeout. And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. The Monsters checked in for the professor. Tyler comes in for ABC. And it's Wilson in for money. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. To the middle. A nice shot by Tyler. He's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Fuller. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clippers trail by 3. There's the dish to White. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's the monster. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
We've got the kid, Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's the monster in at the center position.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's...
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Wilson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
White against Leonard, and it's sent back by Leonard. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. A putback, great positioning on the putback. Tyler's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Smith. Wallace kicks to Thomas. Good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Outside, White. Back to Thomas. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's up a three. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And the Clippers call time here. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Smith finds Thomas. Got a hand on it. They recover it from past the arc. Smith, no luck.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's taken away by Wallace. Smith outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. And then Leonard with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And so here are the Clippers. Down by 15. Here's Smith. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
JR may be leaking out just a little bit, but has a strong sense of where to run to get the score.
First personal foul at the line. Number 1. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That free throw good from Thomas. And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 13. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. And that one is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
JR.Smith hits them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off marketing, you risk getting burned.
Off the inbound, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The first free throw is good. Smith hits them both. Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Thomas. The monster. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both free throws good from I.Thomas. Los Angeles leading by 9. To the paint. Here's the monster. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tyler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That one goes. Count it. 30 points for Miracle Man.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Miracle Man.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Count that one. 34 points for Miracle Man.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. Miracle Man, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Lowry Markkanen. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Thunder's checked in for Los Angeles. So he gets them both. And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And that's an intentional foul. That free throw good from Thomas. He hits both from the stripe. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Thomas, but they recover it. Tyler. It's hauled in by Lyle. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the monster. Here's Tyler, and that one is hammered home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Free throw good, Thomas. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 10. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gary, and he jams it with authority.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And an intentional foul right there. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Now Wilson trying to break that ice-cold streak.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Right side Leonard. Here's Tyler. Here's the monster. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.